I'm here at the 2400 Motel on Kingsway in Vancouver, and we're here because they won a sustainability award from the BC Hotel Association. We're going to speak to the GM, Christian, about the steps they've taken to be sustainable and the steps that you can adopt as well. Hi, I'm Caroline.
Hi Caroline, I'm Christian. I'm the general manager of the 2400 Motel here.
Tell us a little bit about the property here because it's so historic.
Absolutely, it's a really unique space. It's been here for 78 years. It's the last old school motel in Vancouver, in Metro Van. It's pretty exciting that way. It's a big space, drive up to your door kind of thing from back in the day. It's 3.5 acres and there's 18 buildings with our various units on them. And we front right on a Kingsway, so right here on the side of busy Kingsway. Quiet right this second, which is nice, but a pretty vibrant place to be.
What kind of approach have you taken when it comes to sustainability? Because you've won the award from the BC Hotel Association.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was very exciting. Thank you for mentioning
Congratulations.
it. Thank you. We're a beacon in the city. We're up literally on the hill, but we also have been a place people look up to for a long time. And so just seeing us do the right thing, and even at our age, trying anything at least once is really been positive. Right? There's so many things we could do. Again, at 78 years old, there's lots that back then wasn't a priority that nowadays is. There's things that they had to power back then that either we don't power now or we power way more of now. Technology obviously is way more of a draw than it used to be, so that's been a tricky challenge. And then just logistics, right? I mentioned there's 3.5 acres and all these buildings. Getting power to them, getting internet to them, getting all those modern day features and amenities, upgrade and active has been tricky.
Can we check out some of the things that you've been doing?
Yeah, let's go explore a little bit. So we're gonna pop into this one, which is one of our one-bedroom suites. We're really unique that way. We have some places that are almost like apartments. It's kind of one of those pieces that sets us apart. What?
Thank you.
Yeah. And it's pretty cool. We've been able to do some renovations in here, obviously, as you can kind of see looking around. We have new eco flooring in, and so that was a really big get for us, because before that, it was a motel from way back when. It was definitely carpet. And we've been able to repurpose some furnishings. So a lot of our stuff we get from local hotels that have to maybe renovate. A lot of them have contracts where they have to renovate X years and their stuff is still great. So instead of going to a landfill or whatever, we try and get it off them. So that works really well. So in this particular unit, we have a fair bit of that going on as well. Most of the units, like I said, there's 18 buildings. Most of them are wood frame, cedar shake, shingles for the ceiling kind of, or for the roof kind of thing. It's old school, definitely. So
for people who are living in older homes, like the things that you've been doing for sustainability could work for them as well, right?
I'm probably a lot like them, right? Like it's the foundation's the foundation, and then wood on top of it. So dealing with, my electrical panels are probably the same age as well. So a lot of those same struggles. But like I say, doing things like LED lighting works anywhere. Moving over into the faucet, same idea, right? You could have ancient piping, and we do, but it's aerated now, right? So we have those faucet heads on top that kind of help reduce the water flow, and you don't waste as much, but the pressure is actually better. So it's a great win that way. Not terribly expensive either. So an easy homeowner kind of fix that we applied here.
But this is still a hotel. So what are some of the things that you've been doing that are very specific to the hotel industry?
Can I show you?
Sure.
All right, so we're here. This is the bedroom. We're able to take one of our bedspreads and totally go kind of back to school on it. It's GRS certified, so it's made of recycled materials, and it's microfiber, so it feels really good, but it also dries fast. About 30% faster than your traditional linen, which means that I can use less energy if I'm going to use the dryers, which is awesome. Or I can hang it. We're old school. We have some of the dryer line and that kind of thing. So in the summer, the housekeeping team will do some air drying, and it's pretty cool. It takes a lot less time. It's viable.
We're coming into a busy travel season. What should people think about if they want to go to sustainable properties?
Everybody talks about it. It's a really big marketing thing right now. So everyone's putting the effort into it, which is great. It's great to see the exposure. But just actually making sure there's actually things happening, because most places who are doing it are pretty proud of doing it. They're forward on either their social channels or on their website. Like it's there, you can see it. So just if it's important to you, like look for it. Of course.
Okay, so we've talked about sustainability on the inside. What have you done for sustainability on the outside?
One of the things that we've done here is our spacing, right? I mentioned we did some of our reconstruction rental projects. One was paving, and when we did, we took the chance to put a couple of EV chargers in, rain barrels, rainwater collection for watering later on, especially like in the summer here, there's always drought restrictions, and so it's a great way for us to kind of recycle some water and reuse it because we have 18 roofs collecting, so it's pretty powerful that way for us. We have a lot of green, so landscaping is a big piece of what we do as well. Trying to be intentional with the bringing in the native plants and shrubs and those kinds of pieces and wildflowers around, and you'll have seen some of those in our walk.
So what do you envision for the future then?
It's do something, right? Like, whether it's, me in 18 of these units or someone at home on their own, like, look at it, right? Like, a lot of our windows are still single pane glass. Double painting is definitely a viable thing to look at, right? Like, there's so many things you can tackle it, and, not just a big commercial property, right? The homeowner doing their one bedroom house can do the same thing, so.
Well, I'm excited to see what the future holds, so thank you so much for this tour.
Thanks for coming by, appreciate it.